Google wasn't satisfied with just having instant search. Now it has introduced something called instant previews. Searchers and web users can now browse a large instant preview of a site's content by placing the cursor over the small magnifying glass displayed beside each listing. These previews are large, and Google sometimes highlights a major paragraph or quote from each displayed site. Searchers can get a general look at the layout and design of a site. On-page graphics and bold headlines can usually be seen from the preview. However, small print and the general content of the page can't be read, so researchers will have to click through your site if they want to read your information. Assuming, of course, they don't find what they're looking for in the headlines or bold print. Whether searchers will use this feature remains to be seen, but these instant previews could have some ramifications on who gets the click-through to their site. One would also reason that getting the top spot in the rankings has diminished somewhat if searchers can quickly preview all of the top 10 listings and then make their decision, which means they might not click the top listing but decide one lower down is worth clicking. This could make any listing on the first page, not just the top one, more worth having. This won't really affect any of your SEO strategies, so you should be optimizing for the search engines as usual. After all, getting those top rankings for your targeted keywords in the major search engines is what brings the quality traffic to your site. In this regard, it's business as usual. However, Google's instant previews does change the whole nature of SERPs, or rather Google's search results, in that webmasters and marketers have another hurdle to get past before they get that final click. Searchers might click your top #1 ranking preview and decide your page is not up to standard, it's not really what they're looking for, and turn quickly to try out other listings instead. From Google's perspective, these previews could improve the overall quality of their results because searchers will come away happy, especially if they have not wasted their time clicking on a link only to find it's not what they're looking for. Now, they can easily find the right results more quickly and efficiently. For the webmaster or online marketer, these new instant previews can be seen as another chance to get that all-important click. They must make sure their page design is up to scratch and features a catchy headline that will draw visitors to their page or site. Also, highlighting a well-worded summary could help attract more of these visitors. So too would placing your main keyword phrase in bold print so that it can be read from the preview. Needless to say, webmasters and marketers must always keep their targeted keywords front and center. Highlighting them on your page in the main title is already a given, but now you should make sure they can be read from the preview. This could possibly give you an edge when it comes to getting that click from Google. On a more general note, these previews also increase the time searchers will spend on Google's results pages. Google has been steadily focusing on this factor in recent months. Why? One good reason: the longer a searcher stays on your page, the more likely they are to click your paid ads. It stands to reason. If the searcher can't find what they're looking for in the so-called free organic listings, actually, truth be told, very lucrative keyword phrases are not free, nor are they organic. They will look to the paid AdWords listings. If you check out the average time spent on Google, according to Alexa, in 2009, it was around 7 minutes. And now in 2010, that average has jumped to around 14 minutes. And that's before both Google Instant Search and Google Instant Previews were fully rolled out and implemented. One would expect the numbers to go much higher. While this is nowhere near Facebook's average time of 31 minutes, Google has still doubled the time it had only a year ago. No wonder Google can afford to give their employees that 10% raise. They've probably earned it. Nor should Google be criticized for doing all of this. They are a business, and their goal is to bring in more revenue. Besides, these previews will no doubt improve the effectiveness of Google's SERPs. Searchers can more quickly find what they're after on Google and come away happy. A satisfied customer is the ultimate goal of any business. Why should Google be judged any differently? However, for the webmaster and online marketer, keeping instant previews in mind when creating web pages is a must. Here are some suggestions you can follow. 1. Improve your graphics. These can really grab the searcher's attention in the preview, so it's vital to have eye-popping graphics right next to your important information. 2. Create great headlines. Good headlines quickly capture the searcher's attention and draws him or her to your page. Just make them bold enough to be seen in Google's previews. 3. Write an informative summary. Place your important information in a short summary which also captures the viewer's attention. Entice these viewers to visit your site or page. 4. Take a multi-layered approach. Don't aim all of your marketing towards free organic search, but try video listings, news listings, image listings to get other ways onto Google's first page. 5. Finally, PPC advertising. This is probably not what you want to hear, but paid listings through Google AdWords is another option. Besides, for extremely lucrative keywords, as more and more major companies throw major funds into SEO and keyword link buying, organic search is not really free or even available to everybody anymore. For the small-time webmaster or marketer, paid listings in Google may be your only option, and even that option is quickly becoming too costly for many. Of course, how instant search and instant previews play out in the near future is still wide open to speculation. Will searchers even use those added features in their daily searches? Or will users opt out and go back to a more gentle, less hurried Google? One thing that all of us can be sure of, Google will be constantly rolling out new features and innovations just to make our lives a little more interesting and increase their revenues while they're at it.